crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hiyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them.
I knew it! There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
The reason the killer imitated the two victims in that movie. I should be able to explain that now. To hide the weapon, to mix up the killing order. That makes sense.
I see!
Why does the killing order matter?
The reason the killer imitated two of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then, Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
A valid line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
What a jerk!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How right. Your words are so right as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
You're one to talk.
She had to have been alive, right?
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Yes.
I agree with that. Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
That That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Then it's Hyoko's blood.
Hyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye!
Why are you fighting this so hard?
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? It's a good line. But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know. You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
Oh, I have to slice. That's right.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime
God
scene.
damn it.
There was no blood on the floor. You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about 1 minute. Did you see a nice nightmare?
I can't back down! As long as Ibuki's body has no open wounds, there's no doubt that that blood is Hyoko's.
Hyoko was taped to the pillar, yes, but it's possible that the pillar still had blood on it. However,
God
you
damn
cannot
it.
step on the pillar with... you should... It's been nearly 3 years since I've had to use 60% of my power.
Why are there so many slices?
Damn it!
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's... Ah, impossible!
Fuck.
Try to remember the crime
This is
scene.
stupid.
There was no blood. You can't step on blood
Fucking
that was
damn
never
it.
there. Just about 1 minute. Did you see a nice nightmare? You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Allow me to cut through those words!
That took a while.
That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such foolish things! You don't have proof of that at all!
Yes, I do. You look closely. There's a streak on the floor.
Was
where
it
blood
Gundam?
wiped away.
Gundam's really fighting it.
when the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating, so I don't think they had to go that far. Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
The time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yup. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then. But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Ah, wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time, too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is.
What?
Think about it. A suicide means you killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
Nagito, what do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death. But I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For
She
example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible. Then she never would have killed her to begin with.
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive! When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
Ah, there's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki did commit suicide, just what was that video Hajime saw? According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
What's Monomi doing?
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place. But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if
Nobody has an alibi then.
Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
Oh my god. I don't think I'm doing this right.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane.
And what about
The others. Right before the morning.
I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing.
So everyone who stayed at the motel.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody
Has an alibi then.
Damn it.
Crap!
Oh god, I'm an idiot. I don't know what to do.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
I'm agreeing.
Crap!
God damn it.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
What was Sonia's account? Okay, Hiyoko was distraught because her kimono was shelved. That doesn't help me. Oh yeah, man, no, I'm an idiot, no. Search for Ibuki. Yeah. Fuck. It's gotta be something against the ultimate mechanic, right? He doesn't have an account. At least I don't think.
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone
At the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has
has an alibi then.
Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
I don't know.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane.
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
Damn it. Well, only one way to do this. This is gonna be so retarded.
We can exclude the sick people. And what about the others? Right before the morning.
I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
Yep, yep. Eventually I'll get it right.
And what about the others? Right before the morning.
I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
Yep. Oh my god.
We can exclude the sick people like me.
And what about the others? Right before the morning.
I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
Nope. I'm an idiot. Hint! Someone give me a hint! I'm an idiot.
Exclude the sick people like me. And what about the others? Right before the morning.
I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
What the fuck? Come on. What? One of these we'll
We
get
can
through.
exclude the sick people like me.
And what about the
This
others?
doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense, but I'm shooting anyway. No.
Exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
Like me and Akane, that is a
What
boy.
about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel.
So everyone who stayed at the motel.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be. My own cop.
That's not enough.
Besides the most afflicted by the disease, if nobody
Has an alibi then.
Oh god. Oh god, we're gonna die.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in.
Wait,
everyone at the motel
somebody,
was doing
there's
so
somebody that
everyone
has an
stayed. What about you
alibi.
guys? I was where I was
Mikan.
supposed to be.
That's not an alibi.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot. This has gotta be it. Of course.
No, that's wrong.
Oh my god. That was retarded of me. Oh, yeah.
Not all of us are missing an alibi.
Whoops.
In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
You two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
Too much info.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not like
that's
that.
funny.
She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was? Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
Oh, sweet. We are in intermission. Yay.
Hiya!
Stop it!
Move on with the case. Come on. Nobody cares about this.
What a disappointment!
Alright, we're gonna find out who the killer is. And I still have no idea. Does anybody know? Don't tell me! For the love of God, please do not spoil it for me. It's so easily to spoil this game.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead.
Shut up, Monomi.
No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Alright.
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Right.
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
Right.
But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
What?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
I don't know. Why?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My poor dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Oh, to tie her sash. Kind of a stupid reason.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
she was guided by the will of causality.
What the hell? That's all I get? To tie her fucking sash.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
Oh, tits.
No, maybe.
You
Her
know.
own free will.
You're the one who told me.
I agree with that. It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Yoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Kyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
Oh, that's true.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose.
God damn it.
Are you saying my gut was wrong? This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Oh, man. Rebuttal showdown. Sonia's account. It's gotta be Sonia's
Kyoko
account.
was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I don't have any more cuts.
Back down.
Fuck.
But Hyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
I can't back down.
God damn it. Oh, okay.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
No.
That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all. Hold on. Try remembering Hyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
What? Wait, what? Oh my god.
Crap!
Hold on. Try remembering Hyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
Gotcha.
Allow me to cut through those words.
That was stupid. Oh my god. I had the right triggers
The
there.
reason Hyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Yoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her.
Oh, baby.
I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Oh my goodness.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake!
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Killed
man.
Hiyoko.
That sucks.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
What? What's the important part? The killer's plan from the beginning.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Of course.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I came to that
I thought there
conclusion
might be
like
a
at the
possibility
beginning,
that she
guys.
faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember, there was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Huh? Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
That's strange. That's very strange.
This is strange? What's strange?
I can prove it with this. If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
You noticed such a small detail! How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video.
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
The hair. There was no hair. You couldn't see her hair. For the love of God,
I leave it
Hajime.
in your hands. As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
Oh my fucking god, the hair. Or the stepladder, one of the two. What? Are you an idiot? The blood that was on the side of the ladder?
Here!
Seriously, that? Okay,
That's right, I
whatever.
remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Miyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills! Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
What? That thing that... What? What? No, no. I hate this game. I don't want to do this one. Oh my god, it's a big word. What's the difference between the video I saw and the actual crime scene? Video I saw and the actual... I don't know. The hair, but... GNF. GNFL. GNF. I have no fucking idea. Well, time to just use random letters. Nope, not an I. An F. F. I? What the fuck? F. Film? That is a lot of O's. Nope. Film. God damn it. Filmer. Film. Film. Is there an E? Film. I don't know. What? Film. I am feeling retarded right now. Fuck! There's letters everywhere. No. Not no, not no. What could it be? Filming? Filming what? I'm dying horribly. Filming location? Oh my god. Fuck. I need an O. Where's my O? I'll save that N for later. Yeah. Low. God, I needed that A. Fuck. I hate this part of the game. This is the worst. Wow, that was brilliant. Oh, my A. Oh my god. I need a T. Give me a fucking T. Anytime now. Whoever made this part of the game? Oh my god. Oh, there's my T. I need an I. There goes my I. Oh, there's my O. Fuck. I need an N. Aw, I was so close.
Got it!
That's weird.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance
The
camera
conference
unit.
room. They filmed it in the conference room. What is it now? Oh my god. Okay. Yay. Which part of the surveillance camera did the killer tamper with? Both, right? It's gotta be both. No, that's not right. Oh shit! It was the camera. I kind of knew that. Oh shit! Oh my god. Doing too many jumps. How long does this spin for? Jesus. Okay. Question 2. Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or the hospital? The music venue. Uh-oh, digging around too much. Oh shit. Oh shit. You know, I have brakes, and I refuse to use it for some reason. Gotta go fast. Oh shit. Oh my god! Damn it. I'm taking this way too fast. I'm getting myself killed. Okay, question 3. What did the killer do with the surveillance camera from the music venue surveillance camera? Increased signal, they took it with them. Took it with them.
It's all coming together.
Is it? Is it Johnny Young Bosch? Is it?
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music.
Sorry.
With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then
It's
only
from the
monitor
conference
was
room.
left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
Was it
That
Mikon?
means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
That's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
Break it. The thing the killer did to the remaining monitor was flipped it over, hid it, painted it. Really? Okay, those are some. If you think about it correctly now, we should already know who the killer is. Okay,
The killer
so
smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it.
one sec. All right. Obviously, they filmed it at the conference center, right? So who was at the hospital? Mikon or Akane? But Akane didn't see the movie, probably, right? It's probably Mikon. Don't tell me if I'm right or wrong, though, please.
As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
Oh, fuck.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means even if the film was in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. It's at the conference room, you idiot! If that's the case, there was the audio film to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue. The only possibility. Conference room, Hajime, hurry up. That place inside that building. No, no, no. No more Hangman's Gambit. God fucking damn it. You fucking dick shit. Oh my god. Okay, C. Where's the C? At least I know what the word is. Give me a C, ya fucking game. Yeah, all the letters are already there. C O N. Perfect. F E. Oh fuck! Damn it. Well, I need another E. E-R. Oh my god. What? What did C run? What the fuck did C run into? Seriously? The R that was right next to it? I had no time to react to that. This is so dumb. Oh god. This is so retarded. Did you guys see that? I had no time to react to the R and the C next to each other. Okay, I can't think. Conference. I need an E, which is right there. I need N. Fuck. Conference. Well, there goes my C. I love this game. But would it be Mekon? Mekon seems so innocent, though. Where's my E? Give me a fucking E. I hate this part of the game. Alright, alright. Yeah, there's my E. Put it in there. I need an R. We'll save these O's for later. Get rid of this E. And I put it in for some— No, 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 E! Oh my god. R, R, R! Oh god. Okay. See, I had no time to react to that. The N and the M just spawned on top of each other, and I was— Oh my god. Whatever. Oh, M. I need an M. And there it is. Boom, put it in. Oh god, everybody's talking. Does the ultimate reader have an alibi? Alright, I'll catch up on the chat later.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
To make the conference look like the music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. The curtains and the candle. Music venue curtain. I'm obviously gonna use that.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Do I agree with that? What? The curtain! God damn it. Really?
There's no way the
That makes sense to me.
conference venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
What? Really?
That must be it.
Okay, alright, I understand. Alright. Okay, I'll give him that. The way that was worded was weird, but yeah, alright, I understand.
Make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
Oh, you don't say.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain, but after the incident,